Good morning. If I can have your attention, we're going to start our opening ceremonies in about 5 minutes. So if you have a chance, come join us at the main stage under the tent. We'll have opening ceremonies starting in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. Again, we're going to start opening ceremonies here, so if everyone can come over to our main stage area under the big top, as it were, and join us for opening ceremonies. My name is Brian May. I am one of the public information officers for the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to our 14th annual California's Day of Preparedness. At this time, I will ask if you will please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the national anthem. And if you will, please welcome California State Fair Mounted Police Officer Lloyd Aaron Douglas.
Test. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, oh, what proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Lloyd, thank you very much. This is an unsolicited plug because I checked his Facebook Lloyd does one of the best Elvis impressions in Northern California, so if you ever need someone, that was rather special. Again, thank you very much for being with us on the 14th Annual California Day of Preparedness. It is my pleasure now to welcome onto the stage the Director of the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. Please welcome Mark Ghilarducci.
All right, well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2019 California Day of Preparedness. We're excited that you all are here today and are going to learn a lot about being prepared. You know, for more than a decade, our partners over at the Federal Emergency Management Agency have proclaimed September as National Preparedness Month. And yesterday, Governor Newsom, our governor, proclaimed California as a month of preparedness. And this event today will include a number of state agencies, local governments, private sector partners, and groups that are working together to be able to get us all prepared for disaster. You know, California obviously is a disaster-prone state. We have seen, just in the last few years, everything from earthquakes, to fires, to floods, to active shooters. It's run the gamut. Drought, we have climate-related impacts, and it's really important that each and every one of us as individuals take the time to learn how to be prepared. Today, you have a great opportunity to go throughout all of these booths, talk with people, experts, build a kit, talk about making a plan, understanding how your first responders and your emergency responders come together to support you, understand and learn about our 911 system. Today, we want to empower you as individuals to be as prepared as possible. Because the reality is that when there is a big disaster, you may not get help immediately. You may be on your own for some time. So we want you to build a kit. We want you to make a plan. And we want you to exercise that. And we want you to be ready. So we are very, very happy you're here today. And we are extremely happy about all of our valued sponsors. There's a number of groups that help us all the time. I want to particularly give a shout out to Nestle Waters, who is here today. And Nestle, let's give them a great round of applause. You know, Nestle Waters has been a phenomenal partner, not just at preparedness fairs. They actually are where the rubber meets the road. When we have disasters and emergencies, Nestle is there working with us, along with so many other private sector partners, to be able to deliver water and commodities to disaster survivors when they need it most. And I couldn't be prouder of their partnership and very appreciative of the work that they do. As well as our partners at PG&E, who are working hard to build continual resiliency and preparedness throughout our state, working on messaging and other kinds of events to prepare our community in the event of disaster and emergencies. And the number of other groups that are here today supporting them. I'm not naming them all, but we are very appreciative of all of our partners. They've all made it possible for today, and I'm just very, very thankful for them. I also want to make sure that you stay attuned to what's happening here on the central stage. There's going to be some great demonstrations. Later on, our 911 for kids is going to be highlighted in a hero 911 dispatcher and a young person who saved a life. And I think that's really the epitome of what preparedness is all about. So with that, have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Let's be prepared. I'll turn it back over to Brian now. Thanks.
Thank you. As the director mentioned, Nestle is a huge partner with us, not only today, but throughout the year. Listen, it's going to be hot today. Stay hydrated. Nestle is passing out water appropriately. There's a sign just outside their booth called the watering hole. They've got both still and sparkling water. And at this time, I would like to welcome Nestle Waters Executive Vice President and Chief Corporate Affairs Officer, Tara Carrero.
Good morning, and Mark, thank you so much for those kind words. I'm honored and humbled to be here alongside first responders, agencies, and all those who have made it their life's work to help our communities in need. On behalf of Nestle Waters North America, I thank you for the incredible work you all do each and every day. We are so excited and proud to be back. This is our second year at this event, and it's truly an amazing event that does very important work. A natural disaster can happen at any time, and no one is immune. With wildfires and other natural disasters happening more and more, events like this are critical. They arm us with valuable information about what we can do to be prepared and help keep our families, our neighbors, our communities, and ourselves safe. Nestle Waters is a longtime partner of Cal OES, and it's truly a privilege to team up with this world-class agency. We work with them on an ongoing basis, but during last year's deadly campfire, firefighters and first responders had to evacuate Paradise residents to safety. And when they put out the call for help to supply drinking water, we immediately responded with truckloads. The water infrastructure in Paradise was largely destroyed, so we've continued to partner, and all told, during and after the fires, have donated more than 750,000 bottles of water to that community alone. And following the Ridgequest earthquake, an additional 250,000 bottles of water. I'd like to also recognize one of our other partners here today, the American Red Cross. We've worked very closely with them as well. We're passionate about providing safe, clean drinking water to those in need during times of emergency when reliable water sources are difficult. But we play a very small role compared to the role of the agencies here today, and especially our first responders. So I'd just like to take a moment to ask all of you with me to please recognize our first responders that are here today. Thank you. We try to get out of harm's way, and they all run towards danger, and they are truly an inspiration to all of us. Thank you very much.
Tara, thank you. Now I'd like to welcome Karen Baker, the Senior Advisor for Disaster Volunteering and Preparedness at Cal OES.
Hi, good morning. I'm just here to announce what you may have heard in the news recently about Governor Newsom's really exciting preparedness campaign that's just been launched. You'll be seeing it in your communities. It's called Listos California, or if you think Ready California. We're very excited about this investment. It's $50 million in grants to local nonprofits to ensure that our most vulnerable and diverse Californians are really prepared for wildfires, for earthquakes, and floods. The grants that went out through this program went out very quickly and are being invested in communities so that preparedness communication campaigns can be built to reach our most vulnerable. That means our seniors, people in poverty. That means non-English speakers. That means folks with access and functional needs, members of our tribal communities. So I just want you to know this exciting community is going to be coming to 24 different counties to start in the coming year and a half. And the way it will be delivered is also unique in partnership with some of the greatest civic assets that have been always on the ground. Our fire safe councils, CERT, community emergency response team members, our great Listos program, which is over here, big round, which is providing family preparedness training in Spanish. All of our CERT and Listos materials are going to be translated into multiple languages so we can really reach every Californian and really unleash the kind of the people power that we need to get everyone really ready and prepared. Thank you so much for being here today.
Karen, thank you. So as you've heard, we've got a great lineup today. I'm going to bring up my two co-hosts that'll be up on stage with me throughout the day, Viviana Paez from Univision and Michelle Mead from the National Weather Service. They're going to join me on stage throughout the day and kind of keep us going. The first event that'll happen on the stage is at 10:30, and it'll be a how to put together a preparedness kit. What should go in that? What should go in the kit? What do you and your family need to know to be ready to go in the case of an emergency? Have a great time. Enjoy today. And in the meantime, ladies, tell me, well, first of all, Michelle, I'm going to start with you because weather is a big deal. And I know we can't blame you for the weather.
Oh, you try. Everybody
I did.
tries.
Tell us what to expect today.
So today is going to be sunny, as you can see, and quite warm. By noon to 2 o'clock, we'll be in the mid to upper 80s. So Nestle is going to be very busy, I hope. I want you all out there drinking and finding the shade when appropriate because it's going to be a warm one today. So stay safe out there and stay hydrated.
Buenas tardes, yo soy Viviana Paez. I'm Viviana Paez. I'm the news anchor for Univision Channel 19. You can watch us from Monday to Friday at 6 and at 11 p.m., 6 and 11 p.m. And for me, it's an honor to be taking part of this great event because as a journalist, we give the news. But our main point is to serve our community. And how can we serve our community? By educating you, by educating us, educating our families. So for us, it's definitely a priority to be part of this. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you very much. A couple of quick housekeeping notes. Restroom facilities are to the south entrance when you came in up against the rail station and in the Welcome Center there as well. Again, don't forget Nestle has their water station next to the kids area. There's free face painting. There's free make your own slime. Be sure and visit the Shake trailer. Find out what it's like to go through an 8.0 earthquake. Great demonstrations. And again, here at 10:30 on the main stage, we'll be showing you how to put together a preparedness kit. Enjoy the day. Thank you.